features videos of things he spots in the sky out west. He says it's rather ordinary to see stealthy planes like the Northrop B-2 flying overhead. You can see what appears to be one there, its jagged winged tail. But then, something potentially extraordinary.
The aircraft that passed overhead this time appeared to be closer to an equilateral triangle shape with a flatter trailing edge.
He says it looks Dorito-like, and it's causing quite a sonic boom in cyberspace as a potential UFO. Otteson acknowledges that it definitely could be a plane we've seen before.
We can't definitively rule out a B-2 or other more conventional blended wing aircraft pitched at an odd angle to potentially result in the appearance of a flat trailing edge.
Especially given the quality of this video and how far away it is. But Otteson says the object he saw reminds him of this triangle-shaped aircraft spotted over Kansas and Texas back in 2014, which was dismissed then as a B-2. There was also the so-called Dudley Dorito reappearing over the UK in December, almost 2 decades after it first fascinated folks. Beaming back to Nevada, Area 51, long in the cultural mythos for the secretive government operations there. UFOs, or unidentified aerial phenomena, UAPs as they're also called, a big source of fascination recently on Capitol Hill with a wave of hearings.
Do you believe, just for the record, that the federal government, any part of the federal government, is knowingly concealing evidence about UAPs from the public?
Yes, sir. 100%.
Yes.
Yes. Let me be clear. UAP are real.
On social media, others are pointing out this new sighting has an explanation grounded in reality. An aircraft, even if one still shrouded in secrecy.
Whatever we're looking at, it would seem, at least, is something the U.S. has yet to disclose to the public.
We reached out to the Air Force for comment, did not immediately get a response, and don't necessarily expect to. And if all this talk of unidentified flying objects has you leaning back on your couch, remember, Doritos itself has leaned in to the alien theme. This is last year's Super Bowl commercial. The company hasn't released its plans for the big game this year. So no word yet if those trails you see are made of nacho cheese. Stephen Romo, NBC News.
I love that, Stephen. Thank you. Let's turn now to some not out of this world, but very earthly consumer news. It's the first day of a new tax season.
Yeah, way to bring the mood down. NBC's Emily Lorsch joins us now with today's Money Minute. Emily, tax season is here. What do we need to know about things that are different this year?
Yeah, and guys, for all those who maybe are snowed in today, now might be a good chance to get a head start on those taxes. This year's changes include new deductions for Social Security benefits and for taxes on tips, plus an increase in the child tax credit. The Tax Foundation estimates Americans could see an average of 25% higher returns in 2026 than they did last year. And over in Europe, Elon Musk's X is under investigation. Authorities say they will examine whether the social media platform, quote, properly assessed and mitigated the risk that Grok could, among other things, generate sexually explicit material. We've reached out to X and haven't yet heard back. And is dry January now high January? While alcohol sales are typically slowish this month, sales of drinks with THC have been surging. According to the data firm Future Markets Insight, THC drinks brought in about $850 million last year, and that number is expected to hit roughly $4 billion by 2028, guys.